sing unreleased Lizzo songs in the shower. It's fire. I love singing my shit. I love my music. People be like, is this weird? And they put on Truth Hurts. I'm like, bitch, no, I like my shit. I wrote it. I love it. I lived it.
We thick and we pretty and we know what we about. It's the battle of the big girls.
I love my fucking show. I be watching it like I wasn't in it. I be crying and shit. I'm like, all the twists and turns. It's hard to love yourself in a world that doesn't love you back.
You were created specially in your image for you to enjoy.
I'm just so excited for what the world is about to witness. These women are so incredible, not just for their dancing talents, but for their heart and sharing their journeys so bravely with everybody. So get the tissues and get your fucking dance on, bitch. Get your fucking dance on. I hope this encourages everybody to get up and move and shake that tonton. I've learned that I've always been a producer. I just wasn't in the position to be given that title and I wasn't making the coin. But now, you know, I'm on my boss shit and I know what a producer does and I am that. I love being hands-on, touching every part of the project. I love the details. I've been in every editing room for almost every one of my music videos. So doing this show was like very familiar. I was like, oh, bitch, I do this. Great learning experience. It reminded me of who I am and now I'm excited to do even more projects. You know, I'm not really trying to change culture. I feel like I am culture and I change, you know, and I grow and I evolve. And I think that I'm a sect of culture that hasn't been seen like this before. You know, being a part of the intersection of fat, black, and woman, you know, women like me haven't been given platforms like this. So just telling my story, I think is refreshing. And telling similar stories like mine is refreshing. And that's all I want to do. Is share a story that hasn't been given the opportunity to be shared. Like this whole show is me receiving a platform, being on a stage, and not just taking it up myself, but reaching out and pulling people up on it with me and sharing the stage with them. Quite literally, I share the stage with these women. And I hope that the industry can see the value in bigger bodies, darker skinned bodies, and getting them jobs, getting them booked, busy, and blessed, because we are valuable and we are talented and we can do anything just as good as anybody else, and sometimes better, bitch. So up your coin, cause we coming. Watch out for the big girls. I think what makes me this like provocative person is the polarity of my existence. And I think that I'm like everybody. I think everybody relates to that. Like, I'm happy and I'm sad. I'm clothed and I'm naked. And I think that like, just because people don't show that, that is the full spectrum of the human experience. And I represent that because I think we need to see that represented. Like what real human beings do and how they feel all the time. We're not happy all the time. We're not always clothed. I think this protect black women thing is a thing only because we have been kind of tokenized as strong all the time. And I'm like, nah, bro, like, I'm delicate, I'm a flower. You know, it should be in your nature to want to protect me. I'm a soft black woman. I'm a delicate black woman. I want to show that too, and I think we deserve to be protected and taken care of. I have had the privilege and the honor to have relationships with Missy Elliott, who encourages me all the time because I am a unique kind of artist and I don't feel like I fit in all the time. And she's always someone who's like, I watched her growing up and she just writes me, don't ever forget who you are, sis. You got this. And I got to meet Queen Latifah and she shared words of encouragement with me. She told me how proud she was of me and how like, she's like, people wish they were doing what you're doing now back then. So keep going. Like, she flew so I could soar. Speaking of airplanes, insert sound effect here.
Exactly.
The first time I actually literally saw myself in someone was Queen Latifah. People all the time would be like, you look like Queen Latifah. I remember once my band, we went on a trip to LA and it was our first time in LA and I was in high school and people thought I was Queen Latifah, like 4 people. It wasn't like a whole bunch, but they were like, Queen Latifah. And me and my friend, Lexo, we talk about it all the time. But like, that was cool. Not only was it cool to have somebody who literally looked like me, or I felt like literally looked like me, like she did everything. You know, a multi-hyphenate, multi-conglomerate of a woman. So it actually did show me, oh, you can do that too. I think now that like twerking has become so mainstream and so well known and talked about, I would say tip number 1, please don't, am I doing it right? Bitch, you doing it right, just do it. Ain't nobody checking for you, just have fun. I've done some research on twerking when I did my TED Talk, my TED Twerk. There's so much of like spiritual and personalness that comes with twerking. It don't got nothing to do with nobody else. Yes, Black women are the best twerkers on the planet and we are extremely entertaining and we can do wonders. We're Olympic at twerking. So I know you wanna do it like that too, but it don't matter. Are you having fun? If you ain't having fun while you twerking, then you're not twerking. Everything that I write is like a reflection of what I'm going through. Because I Love You was a little like manic and like, this is who I wanna be, like, you know, aspiring bad bitch. And I think that once I reached that place in my life, I started looking around and seeing how much love was actually waiting for me if I just stopped for a second and opened up and started, you know, getting what I deserve in every way. So I think that's why I've stopped chasing the self-love flag or whatever, the prize, you know, and realizing I'm the prize and I need to sit back and let everything come to me. So I think this album is a reflection of that. Between Adele, Niall, Harry Styles, Rihanna, or Drake, who would be on my album first? I think because of the nature of our relationship, Harry Styles, we're both similar musically. We like to go into our little worlds and create our music. But nobody on that list I got songs with, so girl, why we ask about it? Make it happen, make it happen. I'm gonna be acting. I'm so excited about it. I don't even wanna say that I wanted to be like an actor or nothing like that, but people have been like, you should act, you should act. But for me, I know that people have studied acting and it's very serious to them. It's a craft. So I never like wanna take somebody's role that they've auditioned for. You gotta write the part for me, honey, and I'll be there. I'll be there in a jiffy. I'm already 5 years in the future all the time. Like, the things that I'm doing and that you'll see me doing in 2022, I have been plotting on since 2015, pre that. You know what I'm saying? So in my mind, I'm already in 2032. Like, what am I gonna be doing then? I am planting the seed for those things now. Y'all are seeing the flowers of 7 years ago, you know? So I'm already there, honey.